Let's jump to this story from the Post Millennial. Foo Fighters falsely claimed Trump used their My Hero song to introduce RFK Jr. without permission. Indeed, the Trump campaign had a license. So the Foo Fighters, we actually let me pull up the. Here you
I
go.
wrote this. I put your tweet in there.
Yeah. They said, let's be clear. Wu-Tang for Children says, did you let Trump play your song? They said no. Well, according to The Independent, they have seen documents appearing to confirm the campaign has indeed licensed the song from BMI's Songview service. Quote, we have a license to play the song, a campaign spokesperson said. So the Foo Fighters are playing this game where they're like, we didn't personally approve it. But in all literal sense, the Foo Fighters puts their song up for licensing, handled by BMI, which is one of the big music unions. The Trump campaign then licenses the song. That is with Foo Fighters' permission. What do they think is going to happen? Now they're acting like it didn't happen, and they're saying they're going to give any money from the royalties, which is stupid because it was a one-time use at an event, which is probably a couple $100, and they're going to give that money to the Kamala Harris campaign. Now they've just overtly chosen sides in a political dispute, which has pissed everybody off.
Well, and after I saw some, people were saying on Twitter, like, oh, they just don't want to be involved in any political thing at all. They don't want to take any sides. And it's like, no, that turns out to be a lie. They're actually backing Kamala Harris.
Yep. They just said that they're going to give the money to her.
Mm-hmm.
If they had a license, that license is an absolute defense. That means that the litigation is frivolous. They'll lose. Trump will win, and they'll sue him for attorney's fees, and then take the attorney's fees and donate to the Trump.
There's no suing. I think Trump should sue them for.
That's what I mean.
lie.
Countersue for attorney's fees. So if there's a frivolous lawsuit that's just based on bullcrap, right, and they know it's false, and if he's got an absolute defense with the license,
But he's not being sued.
they're
They're just tweeting.
complaining online,
okay.
right? That's
Right.
even like more like you're saying they would take legal action, they would take steps, but instead they're just like, no, we didn't let them. We don't like it. Like I get so tired of this. Like Trump is so bad that if he ever comes near anything that people like, their fans are gonna freak out and melt down. Like I don't know what the children of whatever it's called, like do they want there to be a caveat in any of their agreements? Anybody can use the song except for bad Donald Trump.
And I
Celine Dion recently bitching about it.
I tweeted, "Hey Foo Fighters, why you lying?"
Yeah.
Just for that, I'm going to cover Everlong. Okay, that's a warning. And then it was funny because Lance from the Surfs said something like, "Tim finally figured it out" or whatever. And I responded with, "I already warned Max Collins from Eve 6. I will cover Inside Out. Don't you make me do it. I will play that song."
And you should. You know what's hilarious? The Wu-Tang for the children, right? So when you look at Wu-Tang Clan's history, and if you look at Raekwon, who's the founding member of the Wu-Tang Clan, Raekwon the chef, one of his aliases is the Black Trump. Mm-hmm. He held himself out as the Black Trump this entire time. I mean, what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Well, Trump's very, very bad. This is what gets me. It's like so stupid.
Very, very bad. Just very bad.
Very, very bad.
Yes. But can you name a Kamala Harris policy? Oh, she's joy.
Irrelevant. But you know what I did here? I was listening to all these post DNC analysis, and it was amazing how many left-wing pundits were like, well, there was all this hype that Beyonce was going to be there, and then she wasn't. Ha, we're not mad about it. But can you believe that? We took
There
bets.
was hype on Thursday that Taylor Swift and Beyonce were going to be there.
That's how they're filling these places up. People were pissed.